Oh, okay. Open up a terminal. Make a directory. You can call it whatever you want. I'm calling mine listen to. You can email or you can call it C for Dummies. I made an Emacs file called listen to. Inside listen to, you have this stuff. You have integer answer, and you set answer equal to stuff. I'm sure you guys know all this. We're on chapter 9, so in this chapter we're going to be going over math operators and incrementing. Pretty much what they want you guys to realize is that when you're doing stuff, it's it's basic math. You're going to go multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, and you do it in that order. You're not going to go 4 plus 5, which is 9, and then 9 take away 2, which is 7, and then 7 times 6, which is 42, and divided by 3. You're not going to do that. You're going to start with 6 times 2, then you're going to do that divided by 3, and then that plus 4, and stuff like that. But if you want to have the addition first, or you want to have the subtraction first, what you need to do is put parentheses around it, which, I mean, all this is basic math, but they're just showing you that you can do this kind of stuff inside your programs. So if you save this, which is Control X, Control S, and then Control Z, and I have my stuff saved in C++, so you need to listen to .cc. You need to save it and then give it the name that you want it to run under, which I make it the same thing. And then you're gonna want to run it, and it's going to give you the answer down here, which is 5. Okay, so like I said, the answer is not going to be going from left to right. It's going to go and do the math operators in the order that they're supposed to be. So multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, unless you have parentheses. So we are going to move on to lesson 1. Okay, this is incrementing. What they want you guys to know about this is that stop it. They want you guys to realize that when you're incrementing, they want you guys to know that this plus plus is going to increment by 1. So when you're doing stuff and like this, okay, let's go over this. This is integer age. It says enter your age in years. The scanf will scan the key that you press. I'm 19, so I'll hit 19, and it'll set age equal to the number that you put in here. Okay, so after this step right here, age is going to equal whatever you typed in there, and it's going to say you are %d, which displays the integer 19 if I type in 19 years old, and this defines that age is going in there. And then it's going to say age plus plus. This is not printed, of course, because there's no printf. Age plus plus, which is going to increment by 1. Plus plus is incrementing by 1. The minus is subtracting by 1. So plus plus, age is going to equal plus 1. And then it's going to print, in 1 year you will be %d age, which will then, after this step, be 20. So you can kind of see that this plus plus is going to increment by 1. If you save this and Control Z to go back, and you run this, and then you run it, then it'll say enter your age in years. Like I said, I'm 19, so I hit 19, and it says you're 19 years old, and 1 year will be 20. If you guys want to run it again, let's see. and you enter your age in years, whatever you are, you're 14 or whatever, it's going to display the same thing. Like I said, it's going to take the age or the number that you put in there, and the plus plus just increments it by 1. That's all that plus plus does. Another thing that they want you guys to know is that if you want to increment by more than 1, why isn't it letting me do anything? Okay, okay, it's not letting me do anything, but if you remove this plus sign and add an equals sign, so there's going to be, okay, it's not letting me do anything. But anyway, if you remove the plus and add an equal sign in there, you can have, see if it'll let me do anything down here. Let's do Q. Okay. Okay, it was locked. Sorry, guys. So if you do plus equals, you're gonna want to give it some space so it looks nice. You can increment by more than 1. This plus and equals, it's gonna say is equal to. So you can say, like, the last lesson we did last week would be he wanted us to increment by 2. So if I do 2, and then in 2 years, you need to have years or you're going to look stupid. All this is going to do is increment by 2. You can also do it by any number. So, and this is going to read from top to bottom like you do in English. So you're going to start here and read down. Whenever you change age or set age right here, it will change this, but you're not, as soon as you change it, it's not going to jump back up and then read back down, okay? It's just going to change it and store that information. So incrementing by 2, if we press the up arrow key so that I don't have to type everything out again, and then run it, your age in years, I'm 19, and 2 years will be 21. Okay? So they just want you to realize that you can change stuff around. You can do a lot with this. Oops. Sorry. So there's plus plus, this 1 1. Like I said, you can do minus minus. Let's see. Let me show you this real quick. I imagine you guys understand this, but I want to make sure you do. 1 year ago, you were Control X, Control S to save it. Um, 19. 1 year ago, you were 18. Oh, years ago. But yeah, you guys get the picture. So yeah, you can do negative, negative. Oh, also, you can do the negative equals. So, and it's the same as the plus equals. But you can do this, and then you can set this equal to whatever. Like if you want to subtract 2 and keep, or yeah, do it like that. I'm not going to change the wording of this because I'm running out of time. So 19. Yep. See, obviously it'd be 2 years ago. So, but I don't have time to change it. So you can do a lot of stuff with this, guys.